You've been affirming for what you want. You've decided what you want, and the opposite is showing up. What the heck? What is going on? This is like the most common complaint that I get from my clients. This is like the most common issue that comes up, and we're going to dive into it. And it's funny because everyone seems to have like those certain areas of their life where like they feel a little bit of a victim to, right? So you may feel like manifesting in one area of your life is easy, but then it's harder in another. So let's just acknowledge that too. And before we even get into this, I want to remind you that okay, if there is an area of your life that you feel is easy for you to manifest what you want in, or you're getting what you want and it's working well, I want you to know that that same level of ease and success is available to you in the areas in which you feel like you're struggling. Okay, so like let's start with that. Okay, and here's the thing, sometimes the 3D is going to show you things you don't like. Okay, it just happens. And it's so easy to feel like a victim, to put on the little victim glasses, right? Like the lens through which you're seeing the world, which is also called your self-concept. And I have a self-concept guide at the top of my page, by the way, along with many other resources. I digress. We put on our little victim glasses and we're like, oh my God, woe is me. This isn't supposed to be happening. Why is this happening? Why don't I ever get what I want? And do you see what you just did there? Do you see what you just did? You literally just started telling the old story. You started affirming for what you don't want. You got sucked in. You took the bait. You fell for it. You fell for the illusion. And I'm here to shake you kindly and remind you, hello, you are the creator of your reality. You have created all of it. And the 3D is not real. The 3D is old news. The 3D is based off of where your energy's been at in the past. So if you want to break that pattern, you have to do what? Change your energy. And that's what I'm here to help you do. Okay, so this would be a great time to do a quick little intro. Hi, if you're new, welcome. My name is Hannah, and I help you fix your energy. I help you shift your energy so that you get unstuck and actually manifest what you want. Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And here's the thing, when people come to me, what I'm hearing a lot is like, I'm doing all the techniques, I'm visualizing, I'm scripting, I'm affirming, I'm sleeping with sleep tracks, all the things I teach you to do, but I'm not getting what I want. And I know immediately when they say that nothing's changing or the opposite is showing up, I know immediately it's an energetic thing. It means that they are not dwelling in the state of the wish fulfilled for long enough. They may feel like a quick little hit, a quick little boost when they're doing their techniques, but then the rest of the day, they are living like a reactor. They are buying into the 3D. They are like getting sucked back in. They don't have that strength of mind to be able to see through it and see it for what it is. And so I'm here to remind you that the only way you're going to break out of unwanted cycles is to stop reacting to it in the same way. And in this video, I want to offer you a really practical tip for you to start implementing now so you can start experiencing shifts, because you're going to shift. You're going to change. 333 there, just so you know. A message for some of you. Here's what you're going to do. When you see something you don't like, especially if you see something that's like the literal complete opposite of what you've been affirming for, what you've been intending, what you've decided you get to have, what you manifest, you can acknowledge it. You can be like, yeah, and I'm still getting what I want. Yeah, and I'm now choosing to be the version who fill in the blank. Now, I'm going to tell you why this is such a powerful tool. What it does is it helps transmute your resistance, because when we have something in our face that is like the stark opposite of what we want, or when it looks like things aren't working, it's so easy to be like, what the heck? Why is it not working? But the second you start doing that, you are embodying the version of you who it's not working. And you need to just see through the illusion of the 3D and see it for what it is. It's literally just old news, okay? It just means you haven't been embodying the new state long enough yet. So in each of those moments where you're faced with something you don't like, when you're seeing evidence of things you don't want, you get to choose to decide to assign a meaning to it that serves you. And the meaning you're going to start assigning is that doesn't mean anything. That has nothing to do with where I'm going. Like, this isn't who I'm choosing to be anymore. It's like if someone would come up to you and tell you, "Oh, the sky is green." You'd be like not bothered by it. You'd be like, "No, it's not." And you just keep going. You wouldn't like get into an argument with them and be like, "Oh my God, is it really green? Like, have I been wrong? Am I doing this wrong? Like, why is the opposite showing?" It's like, no, that's not what it is. So you need to kind of get to that point in your manifestations. This is a little rambly, but I'm intending that it makes sense and that is just what you guys need to hear. If you're here finding this, like, this message is for you, right? So in each moment where you're seeing something you don't want, what you don't prefer, even if it's the complete opposite of what you've been intending for and manifesting, this is the perfect golden ticket opportunity for you to reinforce who you are. You look that circumstance in the face. Don't actually say it to someone if it's someone, but within you go, "Okay, I see you, and that's not who I am. This is who I am." And you state and declare, use your I am power to declare who you are now. And then you pay it no mind, because you're not going to energetically entwine and like get all tangled up with something that's not the energy you want to be and experience and put out. Because here's the thing, you want to really not be matching energy, as people say. That is like the last thing you want to do. The only energy you want to be matching is of things and people and circumstances that you want. Does this make sense? And depending where you are in your journey, this may take quite a bit of willpower, but let me tell you, it is so worth it. And it's something that I still practice all the time. This is like a way of being. This is how you practice being in your power, okay? Because we're here having a 3D experience. We're going to experience contrast. You just need to really start becoming more and more certain of who you are. And when we choose to experience something new, we're choosing to be a new version of ourselves. And at first that's going to feel a little shaky because you've been practicing being someone else up until that point. And so you have to just give yourself a little grace and patience, but also like persist in who you're choosing to be. Like, how bad do you want it? I hope you really allow yourself to go all the way and really commit to this so you get the things you want. Because if you're not getting what you want, it's because you're not an energetic match to it. And that means you're feeding your attention, your energy, your emotions, your thoughts into things you don't want. So this is like the big thing to clean up, because this is the big thing that I see people having issues with. And it's the big thing I had issues with. And I still do, guys. Like, I catch myself doing this all the time. I'm like, whoa, no, girl, we know who we are, and it's not this. So anyway, I love you. You got this. Keep going. Your success is inevitable. And if I could support you at all along your path, I would be absolutely honored. I have everything linked at the top of my page. You can sign up for my newsletter. You can check out my amazing self-paced programs. They're all lifetime access. You can look at any of the things, anything you need, it's there. I got something for everyone. Check it out. Check out my YouTube if you want. Connect on Instagram, Facebook group, all the things. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.